All right, that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of Overstand. Tonight we have Xavier Doctor, you know, one that always comes with him foolishness. Then you have Rajiv the Beard. Tonight he's very silent because until I recover from the dust that took up in his face on Saturday.
Which was,
Can I tell you?
otherwise known as sharks.
There is me, Daniel Don Virgo, the dark one. Lounge will not be with us, you know. Bulldog win.
You know, say the man just joined a while ago and the man left.
You know, Bulldogs win, so I feel hype and I feel like nothing can touch him right now.
Alright, see him forward there now.
Me done hear already.
Here, Uno.
Wanna make sure quick we can don't talk about the Bulldogs and then see me about
You know, that you're dirty style. You hear one man talk about and then you want to come fight somebody night. That we you know.
Fast your part right too, don't hide.
Everything a part of man.
One win and he feel good.
Yeah.
Virgo, you heal. It's all good, me understand.
Rajiv, what you did? What you mean? Rajiv dead a man in tomorrow Premier League, you know. Rajiv dead a man in man.
After Rajiv now.
Is it to you?
Rajiv.
Oh, where's Arsenal?
Rajiv, have you not learned not to believe the hype? Every time you believe the hype, what happens? You get vexed.
This is to me.
What you say? Your season is Rajiv. Your season is.
I like some man who then get a one win from Bulldogs on a hype. Then I no more win I get, you know.
Look here, I have 3 wins, sir. I have 3 wins.
You know, no more win I get, man. So I enjoy it right laugh.
Hear this figure. Hear this brother. Hear him. People like
Uni. You get hype up off, I know. Because Bulls also not get no more.
What you talking about? Our league, our Jamaica Rugby League attack, our NRL attack.
Me say Bulldogs not get no more win. That me say.
Leave my Bulldogs them here. As long as me not get wooden spoon marriage.
No more win.
Worse, I could be worse. I could be a Gold Coast. I could be a Gold Coast Titan fan right now, but oh well. Oh well.
That is so true.
I enjoy my little victory them, yeah, because Bulldogs they are playing so now for the entire season. Or them are playing now. Remember, you don't know which part me with a day night table. It's alright. You know, vex.
Well,
just vex them. I just know them a click. Just vex and know them a click together.
Now that Loans has gotten out of his system that his team has won one match. Ladies and gentlemen,
boy, 30-10. 30-10. Don't talk to me in a 30-10. He 10-30.
It matters not what matters not what you say. Okay.
It's alright. Panthers not clinch this one this year, bro.
So we can get to the matter of hand and stop talking about Bulldogs win, please. Thank you very much.
Alright, Warriors.
Right. So tonight's episode we're talking about and all of the foolishness are going on the NRL this week. And that Panthers.
Say, the forward pass, they came my referring brilliant to blurt now. That's all me I say.
Yo, yeah, I love my friend come alone, you know.
Yeah, man, I say you go. All you thieving referees have to stick together.
You know. Hey, this is exactly why Loans is not in the DP because of them they thought this. Brother, you will make we get banned.
Move on, boy. Move on, good. That is not the problem. That was not the problem. Move on, good. That was not the problem. Why would I do the DP? Move.
It is the problem now.
Just in that loud. If loud touch a rugby field, I think the nothing him get a red card just to that.
Rajiv, no, Rajiv. They can't say that, Rajiv. Mr. Lone, remind me, what can we play for again?
What's that? Look here. I can't say all me want to say. I don't play for nobody, you know.
Hold
So
on.
that you can't catch me with that, brother. You cannot catch me with that.
Alones, are you not one of the two-sided points that are Bulls?
Say you can't catch me with that.
And you are registered player for Bulls, sir? Aren't you?
Me not register. I am not signed nor registered. I am a spectator.
He's
a spectator.
You're just an unknown entity just causing havoc in the world. My God.
Thank you. Unknown entity. That is right. I'm not registered. If you did register, you really think someone come play rugby?
Yeah.
Of course.
Sir.
Come next year, man. Come next year, man.
You said out of your own mouth, and I quote, as long as the Lord and Savior is in that team, I will never play.
I'm not gonna play for Bulls and Eddie Dede. I'm not do it. I'm not gonna do it. Come and the brother they done system me and the brother they gonna kick off already. I'm not do it. And Eddie so damn short already, me probably kick him in the chest. I'm not afraid of him. Me kick him in the chest. I make Taja for ball FEMA hospital.
Yeah, they must see no father God. All this violence. Virgo, the man take a tackle. My God.
Never.
Don't ever let nobody hear you.
So violent.
But then I hear me say it all around. That's YouTube community. I hear me.
You think so? I'm not definitely feel I want Sabbath area. You messing up. And you was you gonna start recording right when I'm gonna make my speech, brother. See you.
What about speech?
Recording
speech?
Right.
Where you were going to make a speech.
Recording has been on.
What speech, Mr. Lowndes?
It's alright. Anyways.
We'll be talking about the NRL. We'll also be talking about the continuation of the development of rugby in Jamaica. And Doc, what else you have?
As I would like to put it, just what the hell happened in the Commonwealth Games to Jamaica Rugby Union?
Oh, okay. So the rape. All right, cool.
Like Jesus, man. From Rajiv cause that Rajiv start that crap, you know. Rajiv start that.
What me do?
You know well where you do, brother. You know well where you do.
Nothing.
From morning, everybody just talk about this rape and this. You, brother, you kick it off.
No, that's a lie. That is a lie.
Wasn't me.
Right, come on, I really need the food for this. Hold on.
Hear this, brother.
You know me make a
9 o'clock at night, this brother you gonna eat food.
Oh yeah, not Friday.
Brother, no, you are workout, no, you are trying to get back in shape. Why you eat them late hours a night, brother?
Remember, the circle is a shape as well.
What you say?
Food after eat.
Boy.
Too long to lift weights and start getting the fitness in feel like, say. Him all that.
Lift weights and what fitness? Brother, I sands and push-ups, brother. No bother with that. Sands and push-ups. Can't tell when last gym see my face.
That
Right.
All
the better when I come back and play rugby. Man, I say, oh, Cho, Loans now do nothing. Loans are weak fence. Your dirty tactics now come with next year.
We're not for Bulls next season, so we can play again, so.
It's alright. A pure dirty tactics may I come with. Once I may I get old, I start practice some kicking and stepping and all of them shit. Some stepping and some man toe and all of that, some shit. Pull off some dirty tactics like of vultures used to go on with. Ah, boy. So the ones here, him there. Me ain't talk about that already, you know. I placed my hands on the glorious field and said, yes, field. I remember what you are.
Continue run off your mouth, you know? Continue run off your mouth, yeah?
Right.
Yo, go and say that so, you know. Me tell you, so me have your receipt for you, know. I hear receipt, me I come for first, you know.
Receipt for me.
Yeah, man, Doc
Paper burn up.
Doc powdered him food. Like normally, we review the NCC match or play.
You have to know the worst part about it. All if you run me over, I mean him see when I go a quick chick later go buy food. So we don't know how I'm doing.
Yeah.
Link with chick, link go with quick chick.
Oh, stop style the program.
Person will get the wicked attack.
Don't be a calf, you know.
What's that?
Be a shark, you know, sir. You're born roots.
Yeah, this brother about.
Stick to your roots, man. Both. Anyways.
Yeah, I think we not forget my roots, brother. I know where I came from.
We've done it long enough. So, Virgo, which one of the NRL, the baccalaureate we are talking about first?
Well, we can start with that. That plane that was flying to be caught and scored a try.
Remind me of which one again?
And the one I thought about what happened this morning during the Roosters game.
Oh yes. So my understanding of a forward pass, huh? That's the me check. But supposed to go backwards in a while. What's the motion they call it again, Virgo?
No, ask the referee. The referee is there.
What's that meter said. That meter said to ask the referee.
What is the motion that the ball is supposed to go backwards in when it's passed?
Listen to me.
No. Nobody read it. Yeah, answer that question, you know.
Listen to me. It all depends, you know.
Depends on
where the ball is.
Depends on gravity.
Depends on where the ball is.
Gravity.
It depends on where the ball is released. You get me? The ball can be released behind and it goes forward. Huh?
Right here. The ball, sir, our dead ancestors could tell that ball went almost 5 meters forward.
I didn't get to watch the game, so.
You know that me can't take with you right here.
I can't comment on something that I didn't see, sir.
I
can only tell you what I know.
You need to watch.
But I bet if you did have something to do with touch man and such money, you would have blurred that have coming from it, don't you? You.
As long as I have knowledge about the topic, of course.
You need to get up a morning time and watch some rugby, brother.
Listen to me.
Don't.
I wake up.
What are you doing? Because one day you never watch rugby, then so no harm to you.
What do you mean never watch rugby? Brother, I'm the most vocal man in a group when I watch rugby a morning time. Don't do that.
No. When you watch Bulldogs, you're the most vocal.
It matter. I watch Bulldogs and Sharks, so you know, so me always vocal in a group of chat.
But I'm supposed to travel behind still.
But our going still, how them say, one of my biggest gripes in the Virgo? Them say them ban Ashley Klein from ref for almost what? How much months then they say? You can get? No, about 3 months.
Around that, I remember.
And how the man officiate in a bunker?
Technically, he's not. refereeing.
Rajiv. You come on this with your technicality. Me and you have it all. You know,
Technically, is not refereeing.
You know, say.
Technically,
Man
it's
is
not
officiating,
You know, say people like you are the biggest reason why one TMO review could have never go in Jamaica because who know that make man fine.
But look at it. He can't officiate a match, right? He can't ref a match. He's in the bunker, he's not refing a match. He's assisting. If he's banned from assisting and refing, then I could say yes, but the man is just banned from refing. He's not refing. So the man I use the technicality to do work and make money. I can't blame him, man.
And I say, me can't blame him, man. Of course, I can't blame him. Look here. You know, the funniest thing, if I did Sharks are playing and you see that, you know, I know you would have vexed, you know, that's the worst thing, you know.
Right, they try that with Bulldogs in a night's game.
That's why they don't do it Sharks, because they can't run with Sharks anyway there.
Hear this, brother. Hear him.
No, good. But I see yourself doing over. It I get from bad. It's like when we thought it couldn't get any worse, it I get worse. I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. The 6 again rule are probably one of the worst things they could have ever bring. For the NRL, that is.
Why?
9.
Because
what the rule for
everything else will follow. Alright, look at all the captains challenge them since here, my youth. Brother.
Some of them don't really make no sense, honestly.
I'm confused. Man, I challenge for things what can't happen. Me not tell lie. Me personally did upset about how the Cowboys and Tigers game they finish all of that past about a week ago. But honestly, my youth, the inconsistency with the ref them, it have pissed me off again. And again, Nelson Asafa Solomon has escaped a crush attack. You know what? Mess up that.
Well, it is not a crusher tackling a bad man.
Brother, even if it is not a crush attack, the man slammed on his elbow, you know, the man jaw, and the man have several broken teeth. The man have to do surgery for. And judiciary with no charges. The man, I look for me and tell me, say, oh, it was just contact. Really? Okay.
Don't forget to big Nas heavy, brother.
Jared, Warrior Hog is heavy, and him get banned almost every week. What's your point?
No man, Nas, you say Nas file dirty, you know, but Jared Hardgrave's file is mucky bad man. Because the slightest thing him doing, once it go before one, once it looks so sad, then put him per report.
So like a certain brother who play NCC since here. No one call him still.
boy.
Call name.
Call name. Call name, no? Call your name, sir.
And if you call him, in August 24, we are going to find out.
Lord Jesus.
Anyway, there's not where to come out of. Oh yes, the whole pride jersey thing. Ah yes, we can't forget about that now.
We're gonna talk about that again. We need to talk about that again.
It's not really talking about it again. It's just how everything fall apart afterwards. No.
But
man, if you don't realize this yet, but the 7 players, them them.
Why? So the specific player them change their mindset.
No,
we'll wear them next time.
Relax now. Sure. You just want to have something for the scrub Larry about again, don't you? Sure.
So we are talking about the gay birds, them.
All right, listen to me. Listen to me. There's nothing wrong with being inclusive of all the
That is not the problem.
LGBT turner. But the thing is, you have to go about it the right way. You can't just get up on this side for the something. I know say most of the players them religion and belief against
Raji, that is
a
the
thing
problem.
like that. You get me?
All
You
right,
know, have
Reggie.
no
It's
Well, I
not
know.
the
disrespect with the
problem. They
players
need
and
to
all like
start
that.
push them
Come
agenda
on,
upon
man.
people.
They need for the better.
Yeah,
They need for the better.
that is not the problem, gentlemen. The man them choose to be the all-inclusive jersey to celebrate the pride people them during the week when we're celebrating women in rugby league.
Exactly. Makes no sense.
That we are talking about.
Makes
We
no
don't want to come
sense.
celebrate Batty. We don't want to come celebrate the Batty people them. Pan Women's Day. Really?
Well, you know, that's not my biggest gripe with all of this. No. My biggest gripe with all of it is the entire thing fallout afterwards. See? Let's say that all of the Polynesian players played in the jersey, right? You know the headline will go follow after the match done. Yo, big boss, hear me I said, want the 7 week want to transfer to a different club because we not run with this. Martin talk about already personally request for left the club. The rest of the 7 players them they in a dispute with the rest of the squad, despite the what the word may I look for you? May I look for me that despite the damage control I see Eagles are trying to do, I thought, oh, they're all together. Bitch, no, you're not.
No man, I'm separated.
No, they're not.
Bro, every man they on a different thing. And the stupidest thing about it, me not blame none of the players then. Me I blame the club. Because this was one of the stupidest decision. You wait a month after Pride Month to release this jersey. Why? Obviously, I want a man and decide to yo. Yeah, man, don't need to come to include everybody because you know everybody needs to be included.
I wonder who would have said that. That sound like a Cherry Evans.
You know, say he's a bumble out. You know, say he's a fussy.
That sound
Man,
like Cherry
that's a
Evans,
point.
man. Would I inspire the man them? But come on, lads. We need to celebrate the gays. We're all inclusive. We can't do the Australian rights. But yeah, me say Cherry Evans push this to get more credibility.
Me not say yeah nor nay, no. But all me know, if your team that is this close to making final footy again, this just go frig up everything. So, oh well.
Right.
Nothing that's really happening at NRL because I really and truly I wasn't paying attention over a weekend. You know. Can't tell you that much.
Well, otherwise, some Penrith Panthers Superman get him 5-game match ban.
Water under the bridge, man. Water under the bridge. I mean, Penrith fans will say, yo, boy, what team them. I'm not going to be like, well, turn about fair play, you know. If you play like shit for NSW, you have to come and get a 5-match ban every now and then, you see me? Mm-hmm.
Well, going on.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyways, on to the crux of the matter. The juicy part of this segment. Because right about now, NRL is unimportant too right about now. Mm-hmm.
Jamaica went to the Commonwealth 7 to be more precise. Rugby Union. We played 3 group games, 1 none, scored nothing. Got 62, 45, and 30, 40 something again.
Yep.
4. Then we played 3 more games. I believe it was 3 more games to go to the quarterfinals. For 13th place. We played for 13th place. We played for nothing, essentially. We played for nothing. Scored. Did we score against England? No.
That is a celebrate.
No, we did not score against England. We beat Malaysia scoring in that match. Congrats, Tino. Wonderful try. Ball did look kind of forward still, but a union, so then they really clamped down. It was a wonderful run by Hurricane Tino. Straight. I believe he had a great tournament. Him go out when him getting minutes or him seconds, then him go out. Him make him tackles them count. He had one slip up where him thought it was the proper version of rugby he was playing for 6 seconds. And call it back. We played Sri Lanka for 13
of shit that is being thrown. My God.
For 13 players. It was a back and forth game. Yeah, I believe Sri Lanka ranked higher than us. I'm not sure. We'll have to check the facts then. Somebody Google that to know while me talk. So it was a good game. Bulls them Jesus score him try. O'Shane Edie. You mean in score he scored a good individual try from a tap off and ended up over a try line. It was wonderful. Spectacular. Them Jesus, so them put up them Jesus for them status. All is well. And Jamaica celebrated coming 13th out of 16 countries to play in the Commonwealth. I do not understand how you can celebrate coming 13th.
No, Virgo. No. Let's not even go to the celebration part. No, I could have my facts wrong about this, and I want Virgo or Reggie to correct me if I'm wrong. But is this not the same team that has played multiple 7 series for the last? When Mikel did make his debut for the 7th team again?
For the past 6 years, sir. For the past 6 years.
For the past 6 years, yeah. Thank you very much, Virgo. So, you would think that now is the time for them to be moving up in the world, you know? And before the whole the vulture them of Jamaica Rugby Union and see this and get it at them feelings and decide to call me 1:30 in the morning again, listen to me and listen to me clearly. I am not expecting you to beat USA, not expecting you to beat South Africa. I'm not expecting you to be competing with these giants so early, even though you should. That's besides the point. My problem is, this is the same group of players who have played for almost half of a decade. So why do they look even worse than an under 14 POR team that just get picked randomly? And that is an insult to an under 14 POR team. For God's sake, some of the tries that were scored were laughable, fam. Mr. Man, I get dummy with nobody on the outside of the wing. Mr. Man, I hold up man to receive ball, and when he say ball can't catch him and drop the man on the ground, despite it being Conan Osborne, but that is besides the point. See, man give up on chase and I laugh with
Don't forget people that people are give up, yeah. People are give up on tackle. Don't forget that too.
Look here, Loans. Him and give up on tackle is like random. It's not even random. It's typical at this point. It's not even important.
Well, yeah.
Goes to show you.
So, all right, make it a little bit more clearer. In a sevens, I can understand when you grab in sevens in some aspect because you're gonna end up a stretch because less people, more space. You know, always gonna get your body in front of the tackle.
Fear.
That is okay. But when you are in front of the tackle and you still a grab and a try pull down man when you're not trying to wrap ball because this is union, you know. There's one rule that happens in union, you know. If knee touch ground, you release him. Once you release him, you can then lock on the ball to him again. Cool. Once you don't release the ball after 2 to 3 seconds, a 7 and 3 seconds. Because 3 seconds do nothing at 7. Once you release it in 1.5 seconds, penalty. Jamaica's gameplay, Jamaica barely had any go forward. Jamaica swing the ball from left to right, left again, to right.
And The entire point of playing rugby is to reach the opposition try line. How many times did they even reach the opposition try line in the first 3 matches? I count one instance and it was pure dumb luck. The man them reach the gain line all now, brother. And a 7s. Space out there. And if you ever look for me and tell me, say, yo, the man who better than me, who can make a female national team, can create space, then what the hell does that say about the man who not pick? For God's sakes, it take a man who play league almost his entire life. A man who just making debut. If you show the man how to tackle, how to run, how to even pass the damn ball properly.
I have nothing to say.
And ironically enough, you know, the game that you finally scored some tries in to win this game, you miraculously started 2 local-based players. Okay? For some strange, odd reason, you started 2 local-based players. And during this game, these local-based players, one of them gave go forward, the other one dance like he was a pretty princess. In the really business, a phone choice. Do as it what you don't want to do. A pretty princess is a pretty princess. Cool. And on win the first match. Second match again, on go, on the start. Pretty princess, on the start and the pretty princess. On the pretty princess start go forward, and it is understandable. It is okay. But I'm gonna say there's no development. The team has not grown. This team has been playing together from, as far as I know, 2017. Before that, majority of them have played together from 2016, but I said 2017. Cool. 2017 qualified for World Cup for 2018. They qualified the 7th World Cup 2018 and qualified for the Commonwealth. They qualified for a Carifta. What is that thing they were keeping in Mexico? They went to Cancun. It was something. But the Central America games.
The whole point is the man them have been playing for quite some number of years.
And them qualify for Hong Kong. Now, in the terms of the players that played, the only set of players then who were not playing in every tournament were the local based players.
And I only 2 of them.
In 2018, they went to Australia. They played a better set of games in Australia in 2018 in the Commonwealth because they scored in 2018. 2022, you come back in the Commonwealth with half of these players that you carried to come from 2018 came in 2022. And you mean to tell me, say, not one of them could score in none of your group games?
Maybe not even stretch it that far, Virgo. Zane? Because maybe scoring is beyond them, right? You see, if the man when I broke the line and we're creating usable scoring chances, and them just when I slip up, would I just use the basis argument that I've played certain Jamaica rugby teams over the years? Great attack, great skills, but no finishing capabilities, right? But I watched the first match, and believe you me, I watched this match thoroughly. And the man them swing the ball left to right with nobody deciding to say, yo, let me attack the line. First of all, them start 7 boxman, because none of them man are no forward. The one forward up on the bench who can actually broke the line, known as Daniel Fessel. Pause. You see me? Them start 7 boxman. And apparently, from what I can see, the 7 boxman is support. Not one of them can step to save their life. All them do is swing the ball left to right in the hopes that maybe one of the part. Them not pass the ball fast and the defense can move. That's the worst part about it.
No. Sir, let me explain. Let me explain what they believe. They believe that because it's 7, if you can keep the ball for 2 minutes straight, it means you have won the game. Because you have the ball for 2 minutes. That means that for that 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, you can then control the game and go wherever you want to go.
Hold on. How are you going to control a game if you don't have a game manager on your team? Hold on, before we can do that, Loans, your phone that? Loans. Yo, get rid of that static then, bad boy.
Where's that?
That's a yeah, so static can come from your line, but it look like it's gone now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm moving my earphone then.
Oh, cool. Where was I? Yes. So I could be wrong about this, but correct me if I'm wrong, Virgo, but isn't there supposed to be someone who is on the field to control the game like a playmaker, right? There's supposed to have at least 2 playmakers on the field at their sevens match. I'm presuming, of course.
That would be a scrum half and your hooker.
All right, cool. So I'm assuming that it's supposed the scrum half and the hooker for the team in both matches that's played was supposed to be Garrett Stopani and Roger Adams. No, I'm not going to question these men's abilities because honestly, they're probably better than me, which is not saying much. But each time they get the ball, it's like they're not getting no instructions to the team. No, I'm not sure if that's down to a coaching standpoint. Not sure if that's down to the players them just not listen. But I fail to see how you get batter bruise in the first game, lose by 60 odd points. And you go through the next 2 group games with the same game plan. How does that make sense?
Fire leads progress.
You know, say, honestly, we didn't want to say nothing about this. Like, Lakers and Mr. Duggan and shut up. We didn't want to say nothing about this.
You just can't help it. You can't help it, Raji. You have to say something.
But this is what I have to say. Alright? There is not a solid 7. Don't have a solid 7. Can't know that you have Commonwealth coming up and you are going to say, oh, it's 1 week. The bundle start here together and start here together 1 week. And at the week when them there Commonwealth here.
I refuse to believe that one is still in the Raji. Let me
no
protest
sense.
you know. I refuse to believe why I commented that
Hold on, no.
oh, these boys aren't training enough. I refuse to believe that bullshit, honestly.
It makes no sense. You're in a gym 24/7. You're the Bronco 24/7. And all of them something there. And all kind of speed, distance, strength is 24/7, right? And these are the best players that can fight. But at the end of the day, the performance is way below subpar. Makes no sense. You have to look on a team like a Fiji team. The man them of them when Fiji touch the World Series, then nobody now win all that. And then keep the players them together, train together, eat together, every blast the thing together. Cool? And the man them come, and the man them start win. Them have them players for years until they start incorporate one new player, 2 new player, 3 new player where they must say or something. The older players then I reach the age of them going to retire. You get me? So they start incorporating new players. And so then keep the cycle of play. That's why teams like Fiji, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand. That's why teams like them, the on top, Canada took up the same strategy and look on them.
And can we put the rest, can we put the rest this whole overseas?
No, but I'm saying, listen to me. Alright, let me get something out of the way. I have no problem. I have
Hold
no
on,
problem
hold
with
on,
UK based. Hold
hold
on,
on,
man. Hold
Rajiv.
on, no. Hold on, no. Hold on, no. I have no problem with UK
Xavier,
based
make the man finish now, make the man finish
playing
him
now.
fine, brother.
You see me? I have no problem with UK based players playing. But when you got hype up a set of players, it shows that them good. Please. It shows that them have perform to professional standards when them a run and them a make tackle day in and day out. You get me? But if you're going to have a set of players who play over local players, brother, at least no say you them a go out there go win. You cannot you have 5 years now, them have 5 years now them have the sevens program, brother. And you can't go in a every competition and say it's a development thing. You say I develop in 5 years? 5 years you still a developer? That makes no sense.
Not even I say,
It
yo,
makes no sense.
I say, yo, it's a bunch of young players them are developing.
It makes no
And they're
sense.
not young
You get
players.
me?
Them man a young player.
All right, hold on, Rajiv.
Them man are supposed to
Get
start
on the
playing a
sevens
big
program.
team and all of them something there.
Loans, hold on, man. Me no want to see my say. I say, yo, I am just this patriotic asshole who only wants a yard man play, even though deep down I want that to be because it would be the best thing.
Me want to see Yardman play.
Hold on, now. I keep hearing this argument. USA uses overseas players. Canada uses overseas players. South Africa and Fiji uses overseas players. The Fiji thing is a complete lie. All of them man, they born and bred in Fiji. Moving on. And New Zealand uses overseas players. I'm like, who gives a shit? Right? Who gives a shit? Okay, they're using overseas players, but you want to know the best thing what they do? At least they integrate players who actually play in them damn home country in the team. All we do,
But the thing is, you know,
filter in 3 players, have one of them and play for almost 80 minutes, him score 1 try, all is good.
if a pre-USA team, when them say them use overseas players, the small amount of players when them use where it's quote unquote overseas come from flipping Hawaii. Hawaii is a part of USA.
I don't think I go that far, Rajiv.
Hawaii is a part of
Because
USA.
if you remember the three USA man them who were imported players, then it already have some form of US national ID. The rest of man them is either ex-NFL players, ex-track and field players, or some ex-something in the USA. So I don't know what this is nonsense that USA uses overseas players. So what is your point? Our point is use no brain cell what God given you. That is our point. And as soon as a little bit of criticism goes on, and getting on the feelings, and turn a bunch of girl child, and start talking about Ruggers Corner is this, Ruggers Corner is that, we can't make a female national team. We don't want to make no female national team. That's the whole point about it.
But the thing is, you know, them get all of their feelings, you know, and the point go right over them head. Nobody is saying that you can't use overseas based players to play for the national team. Nobody is saying that you can't. What we're saying is give the local lads a fair chance of making the team. If you're gonna use 12 players, at least make 6 be overseas players and 6 be local players. You get me? Make everybody a fair chance. You cannot focus on one side until you develop one side when the sport on the island is dying. You get me? I say you cannot develop a sport and you not develop it in a country where you're there. It don't make no sense. Because at the end of the day, when Union they out in Jamaica, what got them are gonna have world rugby are gonna cut funding all of them something there. So how you have a national team there?
I mean,
How
them
you
not
gonna compete
them
there?
not cut yet, so apparently them will do something right.
So tell me now, it makes no sense that you have to develop the sport a yard, brother. You have to develop a yard first. You have to develop a yard. If you not develop on the island, brother, where you think I got happen. That's why you have so much people, so much people refuse to play a union, and so much people decide say, yo, them are gonna stop their union and go play a league because them see where league are develop more in a Jamaica than union. That's why when league put on tournament and them something, you can see stands full. You can see how much team come play. And compared to union, when union have put on a tournament, only person there are the people them may have play. And if they carry them woman and them mother or whoever them carry. You get me? I say that's the difference. You have to start development where it matters. You can't just have focus on one side alone.
Funnily enough,
When them man they some of them man they are 29, 30. You see me? When them man they get injured and stop play, and then reach age they can't play no more. Who you go play? Who you go play?
English based on
Man, man, get some sense to be and give them man restore all energy.
So you have to think about the grassroots. There was tiny tots. There was tiny tots on primary rugby. Where's that now? No, you're not on board that. What to high school rugby? No, you're not on board that. What to club rugby? Here's the October. When the October, we don't know. Sevens, beach rugby, I'll learn something, not learn something. The development halt, and we can't hear nothing more going about it. So,
Question. How much union team there Jamaica? But lose come only know about Mona Titans.
One union team exists in Jamaica. Well, two actually.
well,
Okay.
me can say Titans, JDF.
Hold on,
Yes.
Titans. Hold on, we never know that Titans still exist, brother. So it's a Titans get this ban.
Still about man. So that's a tree. Me know.
Where's a Rajiv as a non-subsidized entity?
Honestly, a tree alone me can fall off right top of my head. Tree alone. After how much league team there, I can name what every single one of them.
brother, your league team will not even register in a division one yet. That we talk about.
And they have a division 2 the league where a total different amount of team in that. You get me? These are the things that I talk about. We can only name 3 union team. 3.
And one of them have a question mark on fight.
You get me? Only 3.
Well, remember, Young Crooks was a union team.
Hey,
and then move over to league.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
No, that's the one that
Why?
we don't speak. We don't talk about Bruno.
that.
No. Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno.
Pretend, it's like that person who you just know that did it, but you just pretend like it don't exist. Yeah,
that's a whole different kind of word, man.
That is that kind of word we're gonna have some strange figures that appear Rajiv behind the night time, and Rajiv go off and say, "Yo, what they do?"
The thing is, when we talk, then feel like say I'm mashing. No,
Rajiv.
But the thing is,
first of all,
the passion we have for the sport and the development of sport.
First of all,
that we have
last time I checked, there is such a thing as constructive criticism. No, I'm going to be certain that the board members for union have all a standard education, and I'm pretty sure a lot of them went to college, got to whatever degrees they have. If you're going to look at and tell me that me and my co-commentators, Daniel Virgo Graham, Rajiv Harton, and Daria Dowie, can't make a female national team because we said the simple analogy of saying that you all don't care about rugby development in this country, and it's plain for everybody to see except the ones who are clearly benefiting from whatever nonsense you all are doing, right? If you can't take constructive criticism, then are you guys really men or women? Because I have been on the wrong end of some very hefty arguments when it comes on to New Zealand Warriors, and I have to keep my head between my tail and go and say, yo, I don't know nothing. So, when a man will look for me and tell me, say, yo, me can make a female national team because I'm talking too much shit. I have to look upon that brother and say, isn't this man supposed to be some intelligent life form above all?
Again, so I'm putting it up there. From now, anybody who's from the union listening to us on Ruggers Corner, we'd like for you to come and defend or enlighten our darkness when it comes on to the development of rugby union in Jamaica.
That will never.
Or just enlighten how
That
ignorant
will
Xavier
never
Doctor sounds, so you can tell him that he's talking a bunch of shit again. I would love to have another conversation like that.
Virgo, that will never happen.
No. They would have talked to Virgo or Rajiv or Dario, you know, but they would talk to me because them things say, yo, me are the next big idiot what will come and suck up to them.
So, yeah, the soft soap.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
As I'm saying, I would love to have a conversation. You can come with the ignorant selves, both Jamaican term and the dictionary meaning of the word ignorant. Come and I'll put you in your place. Doc will put you in your place. Dario will love to put you in your place. Raji put a murder out, but
Loads of that just be the background character just like eat popcorn and say, yo, this is some good stuff.
Exactly, because I don't really give a shit about you then. Exactly. I don't really give a shit. So, you know?
This is what I'm saying.
I mean, no say.
Kill nobody, my brother.
I mean, no say.
If I come with foolish and not facts, then I'm going to shut you up.
I mean, no say that the episode that the breakdown we have, so we have, you know, we have a special guest. Well,
Rajiv, you not worry about it, Rajiv. Obi a debut, man. Obi a debut. Remember, so we are tip for Obi, man. We are tip for local. We are tip for local Obi, man. Yeah, man. Oh, man. Obi, man, I get tip.
That's it. We just go out there and pretend like say, yo, the episode good and I say, oh, I almost have forgot. We have a special guest and just boom, only Henderson joins the podcast. Oh, God. But anyways,
don't worry.
We are not there for about 7 because this year I say that get drawn out enough.
No, well, you know, honestly, you know, tying the 70s side right into the development of rugby in Jamaica.
Well, that's true still. True.
Because if you look on it, you know, you have one 19-year-old there. Where are they now? The other 19-year-olds that were playing.
Mikel Facey, where is he now? Dylan Speedy Davis, where art thou?
Al Pacino.
Me say Speedy there for injury.
Sir, Speedy get kicked the minute he comes out. Me had this conversation, bro.
Listen to me. The man there for injury.
You know, some readers say, yo, the beard and the locks, it is frying your brain cells.
Hold on, Rajiv. Let us not make an ass of ourselves here. Are you telling me that since Speedy is injured, Speedy has been injured for the past 24 months?
Yes.
No. Not 24 months. He got booted. Hold on. Last year was what? 2021, right?
Correct.
And 2020 was a COVID season, correct?
Correct.
Correct me if I'm wrong. What year did Dylan Speedy Davis make the 7th team again? 2020. Okay. So, Rajiv, Mr. Hahn.
Man for injury.
Mr. Hahn, I have a question for you, sir. Are you going to answer?
Ask a question, no? Okay.
So, are you of the belief that this young, talented athlete has been injured for 2 years? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes, and he's in recovery.
You need to shut. I'm going to stay there right here and make right kill you.
The man is in recovery, sir.
You know what else is
the man is on hiatus. The man is on hiatus.
You know what else is in hiatus? Your damn brain, because your brain gone for a walk.
Hold on.
Still no man.
Let me get this right. Speedy is recovering from injury. So I should then assume that Mikel is recovering from injury.
Yeah, man. They have a long-standing injury. Continuous hamstring cramps.
So Al Pacino Mignat is recovering from injury.
Yeah, man. He's on injury list too, man. Steve Miller on injury list too. Linval Green too.
Yep.
Adrian Brown,
All of them.
Winton,
Yeah,
Miguel.
man. Yep. Miguel Fies especially the injury list. Pumba injury prone bad.
Okay. So since the under 19 tournament were gone other day, only name the 2 Jamaicans on the team, please.
Apart from Amir Johnson, I know nothing else. Oh, and the Yarkas brother. Yeah, man. Them 2 there. Apart from them 2, I don't know nobody else.
No, nobody else.
So
I wasn't even aware that Amir Johnson was even a Bulls player. Look at that.
All under 19 players in the part injured.
Rajiv, you know, so I go kick you out of the podcast tonight. Yo, don't rap with me now. Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You're not kick out the man. You're not kick out the man.
Maybe me not kick Loans. You see, if a man did that,
kick out the man.
You see, if a man did that,
Him are the founder of this. Lord the man alone. Lord the man.
Sir, I was the one who built the channel in the first place. Give me some respect in this.
Listen to me.
Well,
all I man in the part injury. All I man in the part injury.
Yeah, me I say, it's August 20. It's in August 24 down. I say, yo, me the part injury to year. But you say nothing to me.
His brother, go play rugby, man. Backside.
Oi, hybrid between Bulls and Sharks. Don't talk to me.
You're this brother boy hybrid between Bulls and Sharks. All right, virtual trading. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. See so.
Big up yourself, my virtual trading friend. Yeah, man.
But as me I said, it leads back into league. I don't know. League started the blueprint when they created the Hurricane Academy. From way back when them realized future rugby in the youth. So they have a select few from the high schools that were playing rugby league to teach them rugby league at the highest level to ensure them to learn the same thing that the Reggae Warriors are learning. Cool. That was disbanded because of lack of funding and issues happened.
Yeah, but and the thing about it is not as if the directors of the Hurricanes program didn't make this known. The man them say, yo, that this are gone. Man, then tell it to everybody who asks. Romy said, Rai said, Dixon said. All of them honest about it.
Cool. So that happened, but yet it never deterred them from saying, all right, cool, we need to have our local based players playing at a certain level. Hence why POR was started. Nines, they moved from 9s to 13s. Cool. I'm not saying that Union should try to create a POR for themselves because that would be atrocious and can guarantee you say nobody now sit down and watch that 10-hour game.
Hold on. Yeah, that was 15.
Nobody now sit down and watch a 10-hour game then. Tell them nobody now sit down and watch a 10-hour game, brother.
You know, honestly, people would sit down and watch it though if it is organized and
keyword. If.
Rajiv.
So if it is organized and promoted properly, then people come out and watch it. Apart from that, if it is not and the referees are not up to par, then say
say if you're a man who love defend your referee, you love throw some shade on referee, you say you little boy.
I'm not sure the shade, sir. I'm saying if the referees are not up to par, then they're going to have a mediocre game.
Rajiv, cut your fucker. Even when the referees are up to par, it is still going to be a mediocre game. So international
That's
rugby.
why, that's why I
International rugby
said
union
if it
playing.
is not organized and promoted properly, you are going to have a mediocre game.
Rajiv, organization and promotional and promoting properly does not save players who cannot play from playing shit, sir. How can so
Yeah, but
magically
Virgo,
game and organizing the game is going to get me good players that are going to
but
say, hey,
Virgo, but
let's play
Virgo. If it's something, alright, let's say them this have other something like pure, right? Remember that 80% of the players that play league play union, you know. So let's say them other something like pure, right? And them get two decent coaches, and them say, all right, we're gonna pick the best out of every team to play.
Rajiv, the first mistake you
Listen
make.
to a mess now.
I
Listen to
know,
a
man.
mess now. Listen to a mess now. Listen to a mess.
Correct statement, no,
If
man.
them decide to do that and they organize the thing good, the coaches are there, them have the players and get the proper coaching and everything, right? It is organized properly. The referees are out of par. Then you won't have a mediocre game because then you're gonna have the best of the best up against each other. Which means you're gonna have man, hold on man, you're gonna have man we are play league, we're playing a PR, I go play in that as well. 100% sure about that. So if it is up to par, then sure. But if I'm a mediocre something them do when they get up and say, oh, and text the club them like when them always and say, yo, send me your two best players, send me your three best players, and then have a mediocre coach. I say, yo, alright, if you do this, you have to do that. And when game they come, hey, but what we are doing? Then you're gonna have shit. I just facts.
So, me hear your point, Rajiv. And I say nothing wrong with it, you know. But first thing is first. Name me two coaches in Jamaica for rugby union that can coach at a POR level.
Formally.
Omali is not in Jamaica.
He isn't.
They said two players with their Jamaica.
He said two coaches.
Coach.
Two coaches.
So Omal in their Jamaica.
Oh.
Alright. Apple. Apple can coach. We don't know about the others. And she depends on if
Yes,
she
sir.
in high mood. No man, if she in high mood, she's a damn good coach.
She ain't never in a mood.
But,
That's a problem.
but if you're not in high mood, then yeah, him not gonna do good. But if she in high mood, she's a damn good coach. Trust me. But Apple and she depending on when you feel. I don't know about nobody else. And if we are gonna say Huntley, then Huntley, the union, you get me. Apart from that, no, nothing, nobody else. Sweeney can coach, but Sweeney costs too much. So that wouldn't make no sense.
So again, the question are you get coaches. Cool. When would be the correct time for them to play this their version of POR?
Sir, listen to me. I state my point. I am not an administrator.
Say you
You
could have
get
never
me?
been a
I
coach.
do not know, and I do not know when,
Objection, Your
where,
Honor.
how
The defendant is
it
avoiding the
Wait,
question.
they
tap it
will
nice, man.
play this. Okay? I do not know where, when, and how they will play this. I stated my point. I gave you two coaches. Where they will play it, I don't know. Who
All
them
right,
are gonna organize it, I don't know. You
all
have to
right,
go get somebody from union board and ask them a question.
all right, cool. How much? No, more name me now. How much players you think they're going to get a push? They need a pool of 30 players. They need a pool of 30 players or 35 players. Cool.
No, 20 something for one team. I think 24.
Yeah, but me say them need a pool of 30 players. They need a pool of 30 something players. So you know, say injuries happen and everything to train. for training purposes, where are they going to get 60 players for both teams? Union at
And Catherine.
at the level where it need for play.
Army and Catherine.
You know, see, you want a man slap in the head. Yo, Reggie, you know, if you go and better my youth.
But all right, let's be serious. If they're going to,
Let me win.
if they're going to, well, and man, if they're going to get 30 players, they can get players from Army, Catherine, Grant, whoever, with a little bit of people where they are York Castle and get. Spanish Town, Transpired School. You have enough U19 players out there so we can play senior league. Yeah, me don't know nobody else.
All right.
Yeah, yo, everything we say, yeah, pick at straws, Brian.
No. The man, yo, hold on, the man. We not say what him says right.
No, man, that me I say, but he might pick at straws. Really and truly, it is.
Hold on,
Because-
Stating,
hold on,
Because,
remember.
hold on, the whole fact of the matter is, these players are play. What's they love Union oh so much, especially Army players. Them set of Army players they call up for rugby league pure, and it's only one of them alone ever come out consistently ever play. And a big bro, Dragon get called up and don't play. Samurai and Froggy get called up, them don't play.
Because they're not consistent with training.
We consistent with boxer because them not going away. Because they lazy. Because them not care.
No man, me not talk about that. We're looking at the hypothetical here. Let us say that they come, they train, how much persons there understand to know in rugby union? As in the rules of rugby union now, the pace of how rugby union supposed to play now, how the scrum supposed to set the engagement in the scrum, rules at a loose rock, at a mall, how a throwing go. How much persons doing the trade? Remember, you know, we are looking to get the game playing at the highest level and at a great pace. How much of these players are senior players amongst the young players from Army, from Catherine, amongst the senior players, them have implement the knowledge what the younger players they need and show them the correct ways and method in how to approach the game.
Me.
And the man slap you out two before you have it.
Honestly speaking, me can't speak for them knowledge.
Of course you can.
I do not know who watch international games or read up on the rules.
Not one single one of them.
You get
Brother,
me?
hey,
I
we all
can't speak
know
for
which
the
game
level
them
of
I watch,
knowledge.
brother.
I can only speak for myself because I watch international games, the both codes, and me read up on the rules of the both codes. You get me? So I can only speak for myself. Everybody else, I can't say, yo, yeah, the person in the other left here, so you know when matter boy know what to do or whatever. I can't say that. The best I can do is wait until union season start to see who understand the new rules and who I play up to par. That's the best I can do. I can't do nothing else other than that. Nothing else.
So, all right. What me I try to say is, you see, if they say, yo, the man them a look to start at a 10s, you see me, getting everybody playing at a 10 side, would I understand playing from a 10 side and then trying to work it into 15s. You see me? Like league started with 9s and then work them way into the 13s. You get me? You can't have an intense game of 7s because using sevens to start something like that. Get the 14 best rugby players, or the 30 best rugby players, 15 for one side, 15 for the next side. So you get people to come sit down and watch 40 minutes worth of rugby?
I want them to play sevens.
Yeah, if them start it and say they must start off with sevens. You get people to come pay some money, sit down and watch 40 minutes worth of rugby.
That would honestly, if you start off with sevens, that wouldn't make no sense. Unless they are going to play more than one sevens for the day. Which then again would have been boring. To see the same team play over and over again. Unless you might have at least 4 teams or 5 teams or 6 teams that play for the day, then that would have made more sense. But of 2 teams, 40 minutes, one entire day, that makes no sense. So that better them start off with 15s where it is
Tens.
a good
Them
length to
start off
go
with
can
10.
spend their money and complain. You
Better
get
them,
me?
better them start off with 10
But
aside. For the 10 aside match for 40 minutes a half, and use, the 5-man scrum, 5-man at the box, and get people used to watching. Remember, don't need to remember one thing, union long in a brother.
Brother, the fears. Remember I said the fears.
union along,
What?
Union along, I just the play make it feel long. Union along.
Rajiv, I'm on the aside we go through almost 50 odd fears and up past the half line.
Exactly that's why I say it's the plane. That make it seems long, but it's not long.
Rajiv,
You can go through 60 phases and you're still in your 20.
Rajiv,
Absolute
You get me?
absolute
But I just the
madness.
plane make it seems long.
and that me,
Madness.
And the plane make it seems long.
and that me I thought refereeing wise, union is brother. There is going to be a lot of stop the clock. Walk with them linesman. Say this, that. Walk come back on.
No, sir.
Call.
No, sir. Because when me ref union and me not do that for active. Sometimes as a referee you have to know to make certain players go and play to the advantage of the team on the ball. You
Rajiv,
get me? So
we all watched the under 19 tournament that played a few weeks ago. Did we not?
this is them never have much sense.
No, sir, we can't have that boy.
You see me? So me no know. Even and me alone say it in a dog. If international rugby union players, rugby union, a man will win the World Cup twice. Israel dogs say it out of him own mouth. Union have league take over the world because union stuck in that old boring ways, bad man. One game of rugby not supposed to last for 2 hours. With the amount of calls, different calls, breakdown at me, you stop the game, one for stoppages. And every time the game stop, you have to add on more time, bad man. With the game of the free flow.
The game can play a free flow in a better, but as I said, it all depends on the referee, fam. It all depends on the referee. But anyways, enough for union. I'm still talking enough about union right now. Union quite alright. I think we need to say nothing more about them. I love me say me never gonna say nothing about them. I'm still enough to chat about them.
And now and about them in brother, the development, I say it last week, but man, a union, otherwise from Doc, a union, all our start with a play. Everybody we play, every senior man or every big man when they in a league now started from union. And it even though to us, league is the better rugby because league really is the better rugby. But we can't watch the father that gave us rugby league to die. Jamaica 60 years old come Saturday. Rugby has been playing, rugby union has been playing in Jamaica for over 50 years.
Listen to me. Don't even get me started on Jamaica and shit, you know. So
Reggie.
I'm not talk about Jamaica and them shit. I talk about rugby.
You know, say, oh, Reggie, something wrong with Reggie. Reggie versus Amina.
What me I say is yo, it need yo, on a serious level, I would love to see rugby union being played at a level where it is entertainable. Yo, you know what?
hey, you remember Sevens at Jacksal and them place, eh?
Bad man. But on a
Beach
moon,
rugby. What? Early days.
the Half Moon Hotel I play rugby.
Half Moon Hotel. Me run a step boy and boy a slide boy. Those are the days.
Oh, this one.
Right now, you can do a where are they now? Where are they now for rugby union in Jamaica?
Can't find none of them. They either overseas or somewhere else.
And I think I just believe they're stupid. Them stupid. And anybody want to take offense to this, I really don't give two fucks. Excuse the French. I really don't care because we're supposed to try make it a little bit more professional so we can't curse so much.
I mean, I can't remember the last time I died with cuss. I must say this is the first time in about 3 weeks now.
You see me? But I really don't give two fucks. If you don't want to take it as an offense, please be my guest. And when you take it as offense, shove your head as further up the ass of everybody in the union as possible. But retarded and stupid. Sirs, rugby union is dying in Jamaica.
Sir, you cannot use the word retarded. You cannot use the word retarded, sir.
I must apologize to all my mentally challenged persons who are watching as well. I don't mean any disrespect to you, but or the artistic community. But yo, rugby union is dying in Jamaica. But I know if none on the seat or if on the feet and just want to go and watch it and go and blow up on the stick them upon the little embers them hoping to start catching a big fire again.
a dark souls must.
It is not.
And not even say blowing from the few embers of them just live off every now and then victories. Let's put it that way.
It is
every little thing where them can highlight, that's what them live off of. But it makes no difference at the end of the day if the sport's not developing in the country. It have a dead out.
Yeah.
It have a dead out.
Yep.
And me no care nobody wants to come talk about oh you're starting a union and this and that and the players and we are playing for the country better and this and that. No, I don't give a flying rat's ass if a man want to play for Jamaica, yes or no. But the sport has to be developed. There has to be some form of development. Coffee.
Are we all forgetting that a few years ago, the league Kara team come play sevens and dominate it?
Hurricanes.
I
never know no more. I never know no more but then time they still know, but we didn't know the Hurricanes was that team.
And then them say, and then them bring new rules so the league can play.
And then
remember, man.
Yo, like for reals though. And them who come play the sevens tournament never remember how to play union because they don't play union in almost 10 years in a fact. They had to literally go on YouTube to find out what union was, and all the only thing the man them come up with was just don't go wrong.
I mean, with the likes of Tino engine gear and them man, the goalie, bad killer.
Just don't go wrong. And the man them come and mop the floor with teams that have been playing union and sevens. So what I'm saying,
and the only team I give them the challenge was the actual team that was actually the best in union, which was Titans.
Yep.
and Titans wasn't even at full strength at that time because Tina never got crosses. And most of the Nash never play for Titans in time. The Nash they play for Hurricanes. So
I did just 6 alone when I play for Titans in time.
6 and double D.
6 and Lord save himself.
You see me? So me I said.
Once I heard that.
No, but honestly, then
Alone say?
No, but yeah, that little you try to start for your laughter when we say it, but hear you.
There needs to be some.
What alone say? I don't laugh and say that.
You get me?
I don't say that.
You have to look into themselves and realize, so we need to start develop the local thing, because at the end of the day, if we don't have the local competition, we don't have the local players, they need to look on it like that. Because I saw the sports ever grow, they need to go back and get back the tiny tots rugby. We don't know if they do that. They need to get back a primary rugby. They need to start drop back some beach tournaments, some sevens tournaments where we are traveling all over the island. You get me? That was development where you have rugby are playing at different parts of the country, in a different communities. People are come out and watch and I say, yo, no long man play rugby. One team up here, so you get me? That was development. Which part is gone now? They need to start it back.
It is not them need to start it back. Let me explain something. You see, the young generation right now, them see all of this are going, them the mentally mature enough to understand. Say, yo, bad man, 2 plus 2 is 4. Don't make a man come up here and tell you 2 plus 2 is 22. And right now, the younger youth them are listening to 2 plus 2 is 22, while the older man them was stuck set because people before them they tell them say 2 plus 2 is 22, them stuck on that man. And it now get yo. There is no way.
Listen to me, Virgo. It starts from the administration. You get me?
Look here. We're not telling you personally, you know.
If the head,
me tired for talk.
The foolishness, the body are got the foolishness. You get me?
Me personally tired for talk.
If the head now start to do the right thing, the body not do the right thing.
I know there's such a thing as never giving up in my mind, but me personally tired for talking to some of them money, brother, because I only tell them one thing. You tell them, say, oh, brother, don't focus, make your focus fully upon rugby. Yes, we are talking about rugby development, but brother, them man are gonna make it seem as they say, oh, yeah, tell bad word to them, my youth. And then when you tell them about the injustices and them same one, I go get dash way as soon as the new brand shiny new tie come board. Matter about how you try to hold them down, your bad mind this, your bad mind that. Come on, I'm even look for some of them Virgo. Me get what you're saying on my youth. But it's hard, my youth. If you just remember some of them money, tell me personally if I go choke through my mother differently. But if you lower them alone, or if you make them strive, yes, strive with that 2-year injury, you can't play for Jamaica again. My. Oh well.
Yo, we need to remember that the man them did young in the brother. Young and the man them wanna live on a hype train.
Young and get program easy.
You see me? All the man them is passionate about it and all the man them want to achieve it.
Virgo, passion is one thing. seeing the foolishness and still going at the foolishness and expect a different outcome, that means you're clearly insane. There's no way upon God's green earth me can know within myself say, yo, brother, you see if you're going for an opportunity to try travel the world and just find something over in a different country for yourself and get all of that, my youth. But most of them money, them go there, them get them heartbroken, them get depressed, they want the whole world sorry for them, and then when the whole world is sorry for them, they have a chip on their shoulder and they bitter about everything. Tell me how the freak that makes sense. You see me? It is unhealthy, my youth. And when I sit, brother, I talk it every day. Man, I scroach, man, I get completely depressed. I've got through some of them money status, my youth. Good God, man. The world now come to an end yet. Shut the hell up. Jesus Christ.
Can't tell them that.
You mean we can't tell them that? I tell them that every day. Tell them to shut up, man. Them have to tell me what mother for them business that, brother. How much years now I come to speak, say, I want to make a national team. I envision it. But I not put in the work to deserve that yet. You earn that shit. Work hard for that. Not going to be given to you. You take this for. And the next thing, man, you need to understand. And every man go make a national team, brother. And also this thing work. One amount of man in Australia, them never go live to see Australia national team ever. Although the Australia rugby league team is shit anyway. But that's besides the point.
You just have to take a dig after Australia team, though.
You mean?
You just have to take a dig after them, don't you?
Josh Papali is not going to be playing for Australia. My God, what will they do? They're losing players left and right. My bad, that was petty of me. Yo, different.
Always petty.
Yo, this reminds me when New Zealand used to lose players on a weekly basis now. Payback's a bitch, ain't it? Yo! What's up? What will they do now? Probably they can go wear a pride jersey and get some Super Bowls, eh?
You know, say I gotta stop. Oh, if I share their training, you gotta stop, you know.
I'm not throwing no shade, man. I talk facts.
I'm not so no out.
Yo, hear me
Yeah.
say. If you are pillaging from a land years upon years and then the villagers them decide to fight back and then you ask why. No, exactly that I'm going now.
Man. Here.
Oi, you should be glad enough because at least this way Blackburn will actually be in the squad for Australia this year.
Oh, I'm fine if him don't go, if him not go straight, if him not play.
Yeah, man, because
either way, not bother me.
Yeah, man, because it
Not bother me, you know.
at the end of the career that. But we say
injured. Me not want another near you know. Me not want him go Australia, go shine for Australia. And then the next team say, yo, the Burton youth they're good, you know. We're gonna take him away from Bulldog.
I already tell you, if any team go take him out Panthers again, brother. I'm not worried about that.
Right. Panthers is fine without him. Panthers have clear. Them can do it all.
Loans, all you have to do is a simple task. Just tip the local Oberman and all will be well. You don't have to worry about Burton and left. That's all you need to do. Just tip the local Oberman and you will be okay.
Don't worry, man.
Remember,
don't worry about that.
Local Oberman today.
I'm gonna put that on a shirt and I'm gonna start advertising that on the podcast. Yeah, man. But really and truly,
only if I think to put on a t-shirt, brother.
Yeah, man. Eventually, I talk about. But really and truly, still, it's just quite sad, brother, that rugby union is in the state that it was in, because I was told all my life in Intercast that rugby union are the greatest thing since sliced bread. So, if you see where they're right about now, it's not a good look. Can't say that.
That is what everyone was told. I was told that in high school too.
No, brother. Even my own teammate, them will have scholarship in the call at them and say, oh, they rather play rugby union in the league because union they feel free. Much of them can't say that now.
Yeah, but league are the best thing since sliced bread now. I wouldn't want to go back and play union right now. A league, me love now. I love league.
Brother,
Even though I start with union, but
the most ironic thing
league.
about me, my stance on union is the fact that I have played for a certain club in union. Yes, Virgo?
No, you may talk.
Oh, yeah, me play for a certain club in the union.
I never played for no club.
Still have a picture to this day. I just look back on the picture that day. I just start laughing. I say, oh, you see your life funny?
I've never played for any club. The highest level of union I play was in high school. One team did want to recruit me a while. I think it was Denham Town. One of my brethren them did play for them side. And they want to recruit me for play league union for them. Like, I do that. Now I venture a certain place in a certain hours, you see me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean a strange face, so.
But we are, I believe, at the end of the podcast, I believe. Virgo,
Yep.
is there anything we need to add on this, or do we go into the following week? Oh yes, I do remember. We have something else we need to add. We do need to big up to the 5 local youths that will be going to England to represent our rugby league brothers.
Oh man, we not do that to them, man. You have to make sure say when Roy come on next week.
Okay. Understood. I thought you were going to mention it. I wasn't sure. Okay. My bad.
We'll make the shot. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, so when right forward next week, you know, so I have to go prepare myself to get a cup, one good glass of water, because be a starting go start when Warriors lose again, you know. The pain, rough. Oh.
But to add, as my brother Lone said,
I make sure I get some sleep for that day.
You know, something like, yo, come on from the podcast on you.
As Lones would say, don't forget to regularly tip your Obia man. You see me? And I tell you, say,
tip your local Obia man. You see it?
If one is not solving a problem, then you're not using enough of it.
And also, man, they need to motivate. Yes, Daria, you may look on. You need to motivate, man. You need to motivate. Talk.
Motivate.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this week's podcast. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the rugby this weekend. I'm going to drink no water. Pick up on yourself.
And happy birthday